doing today? It's your boy Jermaine from Eat Right Guys Nutrition and Fitness, back with another video. And as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about why I now think starting a private practice may be the key to maintaining your passion in nutrition. And shout out to whoever left that comment in my previous video. I've actually been getting a lot of comments, and I did not expect that since I don't post videos that often. And you know what I'm saying? And this comment was kind of talking about how this person started their private practice and they really loved what they were doing, and it just caused me to kind of reflect on things and kind of think about it, kind of going back through my career, how I felt at certain times in my career compared to like how I feel now. And I kind of want to touch on this topic with the video. And I kind of feel like I've been thinking about it all day at work, and I think I'm gonna be all over the place with this video. So I guess I'm going to maybe just lay the foundation, kind of starting from the beginning, and then hopefully I can get everything to come together. So let's talk about passion in nutrition. And so in order to kind of talk about that, I kind of have to bring in to how I got to be a dietitian, like what caused me to be a dietitian. And so my passion for nutrition started when I was like in high school, mainly from athletics. I played football in high school, but I think lifting weights was what really got me passionate about nutrition, because once I started lifting weights at like 13 or 14 years of age, I didn't know anything about nutrition. I was eating and drinking whatever I wanted to do. But once I noticed that, once I started making changes to my diet, the first thing I did was cut out soft drinks and just started drinking water. Like, I noticed that my performance was getting better. Not only my performance was getting better on the football field as well in the weight room, but my body was changing. Like, once I cut out soft drinks and stopped eating fast food, and that was like when I was like 15 or 16, I got a six pack. I became one of the strongest guys on the football team, and like that's where it took off. And I was just generally interested in nutrition and wanting to improve my general health. And so when I got into college, I didn't know what I wanted to major in. I was also big into animals and stuff. I still am. And I wanted to be like a zoologist. They didn't have that major at my school. I didn't like biology. I didn't like school in general. And so I was like, I need to find something to major in that's gonna allow me to make it through these 4 years of college, because I didn't know how I was gonna make it through. And I saw that I can major in nutrition and dietetics. So I was like, man, I'm already passionate about nutrition. I already know everything about nutrition. So this is gonna be easy, and I'm gonna be able to learn more about nutrition to help myself become a healthier person and to help my performance in the weight room, because I was still lifting weights. And so I ended up majoring in nutrition and dietetics. I never majored in nutrition and dietetics to become a dietitian. I never wanted to help anybody. I just wanted to improve myself through nutrition. So I kind of started out on a selfish path, but it is what it is. As we know, nutrition and dietetics is hard. I didn't know if I was going to make it through that. I came this close from switching to general studies, but I was able to pass that first nutrition course. But the passion was always there. It started to wane coming to like my junior and senior year, especially medical nutrition therapy, and then realizing, okay, this is taking me to become a dietitian, and now I got to talk to people, and I really didn't want to do that. I remember doing a mock counseling class test where I had to like sit next to my teacher and do like a counseling, and I was so nervous. I did terrible, and I was just like, man, I can't do this dietitian stuff isn't gonna work. But I made it through that, went on, did my internship, the internship gave me anxiety, because I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody, because I felt like people were gonna be challenging me on the nutrition information that I was telling them. But that wasn't the case. And so became a dietitian. And I really love clinical, and I was extremely passionate about nutrition. Like, I felt like when I look back at it, like those first 2 years of me being a dietitian were like my peak. And that's when I was the most passionate about it. Like, I literally was like, would read textbooks when I went home. If it was something that I didn't know, I would go research it. I was always on YouTube, watching YouTube videos on nutrition, watching different debates, reading journal articles and stuff like that, subscribing to different journal articles, going to Fancy. Like, I was really passionate about nutrition, and I thought I was going to be able to change the world. And my passion was so deep that I kind of blended being a dietitian with my identity. And you can kind of see with the name of this channel, Eat Right Guy. My Instagram name is Eat Right Guy. Started a website. I started writing books, even though I never finished them. Making these YouTube videos and stuff like that. Posting on a daily basis nutrition, because I just wanted people to get healthy. I was really passionate about it. And I feel like if I would have done private practice during that time period, those first few years of being a dietitian when my passion was all the way to the max, I think I wouldn't be at the point of my career right now. So fast forward, I've been a dietitian like 8.5 years now, and my passion, where it used to be up here, is like way down here. And to be honest with you, some people know, but I never made a video about this, but for like maybe the last 3 or 4 years, I've actually thought about changing careers, because it's like, I don't know. It's like, I think I kind of just ran my course with nutrition, and kind of reflecting to make this video, just trying to figure out what are some things that have caused that to be the case. And I think the biggest thing is working in the clinical setting, outpatient settings, working in those settings and working for somebody else have kind of burned me out. And the reason why I think that is because whenever you're working in like a clinical setting or whatever, I feel like we deal with a bunch of patients that don't want to make change. They don't want to change. They don't really want to hear what you have to say. And even if they're willing to hear what you have to say, it's like they're not ready to make those changes. Like, it's not important to them. And I feel like as a dietitian, it's more important to us than it is to them. And whenever you're in a relationship like that with somebody where you want what's best for them, but they may not want that information, it kind of wears on you. Kind of like a drug addict, to where if you have like a family member addicted to alcohol and you want them to change so bad, but they're not ready to change, it kind of stresses you out a lot. And then it kind of get to the point where you get burned out. I think that's kind of what's happened to me. And I really, really got burnt out when I really kind of realized this when I worked at the VA, where I had a lot of patients. I felt like a lot of days I was dealing with people that really didn't want the information. I've even had people tell me the only reason why I'm doing this consult is because my doctor made me. And it's just like, okay, we're kind of both wasting our time. But going back, the clients that were best were the ones that actually wanted to learn, that were interested in what you wanted to talk about. Especially me being a plant-based dietitian, I've had people come to me, hey, I want to learn more about plant-based, I'm willing to change. And then once you deal with people like that, that kind of makes you, it kind of rejuvenates you. It makes you motivated again. It makes you feel like you have a purpose as a dietitian. And you don't really get a lot of that being a dietitian. And I think just over the years, it's kind of, got to the point where I'm not that passionate anymore. And you can kind of see I don't really post that much on Instagram anymore. I don't make these YouTube videos. I don't even have like dietitian in my bio, because I kind of got to the point where I feel like I'm just a dietitian at work. And then after that, I really don't want to deal with nutrition. But kind of going back to private practice, like I said, the times to where I felt like I had a purpose and I was really, you know what I'm saying, enjoying being a dietitian is when I dealt with people that really wanted help, that kind of sought me out. And so, in terms of a private practice, if somebody's coming to you and paying for your services, especially if you have a specific service, if you want to deal with children, or you want to deal with pregnant women, or plant-based nutrition, or just diabetes, like a particular specialty, I feel like in a private practice, you're going to be dealing with more motivated people. And then you can kind of have the flexibility to choose what specialty or what areas that you want to talk about. If you want to you can make your own handouts, how you want to do everything, how you want to chart and all that stuff. And I feel like that will make things more worthwhile than kind of going to I don't know, going to work every day in clinical setting, dealing with stuff that you like, kind of just dealing with people that don't really want to know nutrition, charting how you don't want to chart, putting all this unnecessary information, using handouts that you didn't make that you probably don't like, and then I guess being forced to sometimes give recommendations that you may not want to give, because that's what that institution tells you to do. So, with all that being said, I now think if you are become a dietitian, I think going straight into private practice will be the best for your longevity, because like I said, you have the freedom to not only have clients that are interested, because they're gonna come to you and they're gonna be paying, so they have to be interested. You just have the flexibility to do the things how you want to do it on your own time, and I think that's the best bet. Now, how to start a private practice, I really don't know. I kind of dibbled and dabbled in it, but I never went all the way through it. Unfortunately, it's not really taught in school and in internships. And I don't blame the schools for that or the internships, is because private practice and being a business person, that's something that you actually have to do. And you can't teach stuff like that at school, especially if your professor or instructor or internship director has never done it. So definitely, I think reaching out to somebody that's currently doing it, kind of get tips from them, or just go out on a limb and just try it on your own and just learn through trial and error. But I think that's probably the best bet, to maintain your sanity and just maintain your passion as a dietitian. And then you don't end up like me, who just going to work every day, and I don't even have the motivation to start a private practice, to be honest with you. Like, it's not even there anymore. But I'm at a good point in my career. I kind of know how things are going. Got a pretty stress-free job, but I don't know. I feel like this video went all over the place. But if you got any kind of, you know what I'm saying, got anything out of it, leave a comment at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make some more videos where I'm just going from the head, just talking about, you know what I'm saying, stuff as it comes to my head. But I'll see y'all for the next video. Appreciate y'all for watching this.